I mean, the thing about the toilet paper rolls is, you know what? I already picked up their toilet paper rolls and thrown them away. I figured they were just going to keep leaving them. Well, who the fuck does that? You know, who goes to the bathroom and has to walk on cat litter? Not just a piece here and there. I'm talking about all over the fucking floor cat litter that you can't step without anywhere on the floor without stepping on it. Who does that? Nobody does that. Only somebody who doesn't know how to take care of themselves, you know, would do that. Somebody who's distressed, who can't manage things, you know, and leaving. That's what I think they're trying to do, is force me to do their housework and all this kind of stuff and the bullshit. You know, after I did all the cleaning I did, and Vicky come in there and say, well, she didn't need any help at all. Why would she need you to do her housework for her? You know, like that, like the house wasn't as trashed as it was before I cleaned. You know, so they were, I think, attempting to enslave me, and that's not going to happen. She was telling me to give her money, and this is things I've been through with other snitches and people, and I never did it, to the point they wanted sex and everything too. And honey, I ain't your bitch, nigger. I ain't your nigger. You ain't getting my money. That's what Roland did. When I paid him for the utilities, he just took the money for 6 months and didn't tell me, and I was just trusting him because he wanted cash. And then he started telling me I wasn't grateful. My truck sat for 2 months, and he wanted me to feel helpless. And he took the distributor cables off of his car. I was buying him cigarettes and paying for his gas and mine, so I could drive his little car. And you know, the whole goal of it was to take money from me and not pay bills with it, and then just slam me with all this stuff and then say it was my fault. Thank God I recorded everything, because, I mean, seriously, that's what happened. Come home and find the cable. I just paid the bill every month and paid it the last month, too. Disconnected. Next thing you know, it was the electric bill. Hadn't paid his part. He was taking my money sometimes and paying half the bill. Didn't disconnect notices, and I never saw the bills or anything. I just trusted him, because he said he didn't want money orders. I remember he had an argument with Eva, saying Eva was saying that she wanted to pay him with money orders, and she, you know, insisted. So that's what the game is to make me give my money away. For, like, Darlene asking me for $100 to pay her car insurance, $130 to pay her iPhone bill. God knows how much her fucking cable bill is. You know, like, I just had it to pay. Probably was close to $400 or $500. At least $400. What the hell did she think I had? Where's the money gonna come from? She told me to go ask Mr. Scarrow for it. I said, hell no. I just asked him for it last week when we moved in here. You knew that before we moved in here. I didn't have it, and he didn't have it either. So what the fuck? I ain't asking him for that again. He didn't have it last week. He's not gonna have it this week either. You know, fuck that shit. You know? So... And that's what Roland thought I was going to do too. I didn't. The problem is I didn't have, you know, enough money to pay. There just wasn't any money there. I mean, you know, I was lucky to have the job that I did get at Circle K, and went through the snitch games I went through there, just like I'm going at the gas station now. You know, it's And then I think they wanted me to traffic drugs too. Roland kept telling me about these roads that would go long distances and stuff. Why do I need to know that? And that bitch Anne Marie said the same fucking thing. Like they thought I was just gonna, start driving these long I can't drive that far. This is an SUV. I changed the spark plug and now I get 12 miles to the gallon. Let's see. 12.6 is the average right now. Ain't no money there. And then I think it's just a mental attitude where you feel like the goal was to make me feel like I was in debt to people. And I was never going to catch up and just start handing people money. Hell no, I ain't doing that shit. You ain't going to catch me doing that. And on top of that, tell me I wasn't grateful taking the distributor cap off the car. He was trying to force me to have sex with him. And it wouldn't have been because he loved me. It would have been because that would have been the conquest. To make me his slave. And it wouldn't have been love or anything. It just would have been him conquering me, making me spread my legs for him. And people who do that are predators. They'll do that to you, and then they'll kill you when they're done with you. Fuck you like you're the raw piece of meat. And keep doing it and try spreading, making you a fucking whore and stuff. Darlene's jokes about prostitution, hell no. There's a cat picking up. Hey, cat. You got your food and water in your litter box. I always try to believe the best in people. No, I don't think so. How you doing? I'm just not looking at me. I don't know when she looked at me like she didn't understand what I was doing. That's way better. She just made a more intense look on her face and looked at me again. So I don't know.